Hey guys, Coach Andy Neer here. I want to make a video this evening about branding, but I'll probably be talking a little more about that later this week. But right now, I want to talk about kind of what we're already maybe branding ourselves as, or have been in the past, and how that's going to affect us moving forward, and what we need to do about it. There's basically three basic types of people in the world. When it comes to the way they look at life, or anything else for that matter. One is the pessimist. That's the first one. We all know what a pessimist is, kind of how they act. If a pessimist talks and talks and talks about how they don't think they can do this or do that or this or that, when they have the opportunity to do it, do you think that they're going to actually succeed at that? Most likely not. And what's funny is their brand is that they're proud of being right, that they couldn't do it. They'll be the first ones to say, there's no way, there's no possible way I'm going to achieve Success Club this month. It's just not possible. There's not enough people in my area. There's not enough people to talk to. I just don't have the time. Do you think they're going to hit that goal? No. And then they'll look at you and they'll say something like, I told you that. I told you our market's crap. I told you I wasn't going to be able to hit it. I told you everybody around here, nobody wants fitness. Nobody wants health. Nobody, they'll make an excuse and make it their brand to where they're almost proud that they were right, that they couldn't do it. That's the pessimist. And all that is a personal development issue. That's it. That doesn't make them a bad person or a bad coach. They can become an amazing coach with a little personal development to steer them in the right direction on belief in themselves. And this business is for anybody. So I'm not, if you struggle in that area on looking down on what you can't do, if you focus on what you can't do, it's a personal development issue. Get you some PD in. The second type of person is a realist. And the realist is one of those that's going to be like, they'll be the first to tell you, well, I'm not one of them psycho extremists that are going to have, some crazy off the wall goal that's so not going to happen, But then they set goals that are like down here. They set the goals that they know that they can hit. They won't set anything above what they're afraid of coming up short and looking. They're afraid they'll look stupid if they hit this huge goal or set this huge goal and come way short. And these are the people who hate to be wrong. They hate to look bad or make a mistake or have somebody point at them and say, you didn't hit that goal you said you was going to hit. They hate that, and it just messes with them. And that too is a little bit of a personal development issue. And a lot of these are excellent coaches. I spent a very long time in that realist area, and it did. It held me up because I'd set these small little goals. It's like it wasn't because I was afraid of looking bad. It was lack of belief in myself that I could go further. And it was just personal development, really. That's why it is a vital behavior. You got to get it in, put it in. The third kind of person are the crazy people. They're the visionaries. The people who set goals that are unbelievable. They're just insane out there that everybody's like, as soon as they hear it, they're like, what? No way. But think of this. Think of it this way. Let's go purely based on results. Let's say I set the goal of hitting Success Club 50 this month. 50. Here's my goal of 50. Okay? The realist sets 5. Okay? The pessimist doesn't even think he's going to get 2. Alright? Now, based purely on results, the visionary is shooting for 50. His goal is 50. He's working his butt off at 50. Do you think the visionaries on a regular basis hit their goals? No, they don't. They almost never hit their goals. Okay? But here's why. It takes growth. Here's my 50 that I'm shooting for, right? Let's say I come up short and I only hit 20. Only 20. Okay? Now, if I only hit 20, purely based on results, would you rather be the pessimist, the realist, or the visionary? You'd want to be the visionary, right? Okay. Now, here's where it gets dangerous, though. All right? What happens is there's only about 5% of the population that are true visionaries, who are truly not just believe in that, but consistently putting in the work in to reach those kind of goals. And what happens is the other 95%, even some people on their team, will look at them, point a finger, whisper behind them, and say, well, you didn't hit the goal you said you were going to hit. Okay? And that can start on a visionary's head and eat away at their... it can start to eat them back down to the realist situation, and they'll start lowering their goals to make them more achievable. That was my mistake this past few months is what happened to me. I was on fire. I had these visionary, insane, huge goals, and I just nobody was really saying anything to me. I could just feel it. You know, I had these huge goals I was talking about, and I just created this some negative vibe around me that and I just had this feeling everybody's saying there's no way you can do it. That's such an unreachable goal. Screw that. I'm done playing that game, and you should be too, because I'm setting a goal right now to create 1 million people in this organization being affected in a healthy, positive way by what we can do and create through this team. That is my goal, and I'm not going to stop till I get there. Period. Not quitting. Okay? Set an unbelievable, huge goal. Do your daily tasks to reach it. Become a visionary. Believe in where you're going, not where you're at and where you're sitting right now. If you want to be a $1 million earner, act like a $1 million earner. Talk on the phone like you're a $1 million earner. Text on the phone like you're a $1 million earner. Create that vision of you being a $1 million earner. Create that vision of you being a top coach, having the confidence of knowing what to, not necessarily what to say, but how to attract the people you need around you to create the team you need to be the best you can be. Because we can't do this alone. Here's the greatest thing, though. We're never alone, okay? We're never alone in this business. So we got to look at each other, talk to each other, share with each other, lift each other up, scratch each other's backs when we need it, change each other's diapers when we need it, because we all have whine fest from time to time. And I've been blessed by having some people come along my side when I'm all whining and crying and going back to the bottle because I'm being a big baby, because things ain't going the way I want them to go. It happens. We all go through it, but it's growth, and we're moving on. So let's be visionaries, not pessimists, not stuck in realism world. Set a dream. Let's blow it up. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.